I actually started in 1960, and it was a family business, and it went out of the family because we had a big boardroom bus stop between my father and his cousin. A few years later, I got the chance of buying the business back. I thought it was sort of for something to do, but quickly realized that you can't have a business which is just something to do, because that wasn't fair on the people in it. The only way to provide great customer service in our sort of business is to trust the people who serve the customers to do it the way they want. I call it upside down management. And everyone who is not serving customers is there to help the people who do. So our managers, our bosses, aren't allowed to tell anyone what to do. They don't give orders. They give freedom. They trust the people who work within their team to do things their way, and their job is to support them. People who run our shops, they have three main tasks. One is to pick the right people, right personalities. Secondly is to get rid of the people who are not right, and that's terribly important. And then the third thing is to look after the people who are great. So a lot of what our bosses are doing is actually mentoring, helping out with addiction problems, relationship problems, bereavement, often debt problems. Several times in my life, I've actually had quite a lot of stress. The first time you get it, you think you're the only person in the world who gets up in the morning and either feels terribly miserable or butterflies in her stomach. The best thing to do is to talk about it, get advice, and have patience, because it does take time. Suddenly you wake up one morning and it's as if nothing ever had happened and life is fun again. I've no doubt that our business has been influenced enormously by the fact I married Alex, my late wife, because she was a nursery nurse. She just loved looking after kids. So when we had 3 children, and when the youngest went to school, she applied to become a foster carer. That taught me an awful lot about other people and other people's lives. And we just used to say, well, you know, there are not enough givers in this world. Alex and I were foster carers for 31 years. We fostered 90 children, but we also adopted 2 more. And it was a long time before we discovered why a lot of them displayed such challenging behaviour. So these are children who haven't had the right bonding, the right attachment during the first years of life. And they therefore spend their life feeling insecure. I want to get every school in this country to be aware of what attachment is about and why a lot of those kids behave the way they do. So that's my current dream, the main thrust of what I'm calling the Alex Timpson Trust. We have no intention of doing any other than handing our business on to the next generation. We're not going to sell out in any shape or form.